Hi everybody, it's Miss Taylor again. I'm back to talk about fractions. If you remember, when I was last on, I was talking about how to tell the difference between 4/6 and 2/3 and thinking about which one of those fractions is bigger. So I'm going to go over a couple strategies of how you can decide which fraction is greater than or which fraction is less than or whether fractions are equal. The first strategy I want to talk about are number lines. It's one of my favorite strategies. I'm going to demonstrate how to do number lines here. Now, what's really important to remember is that these fractions, even though the denominators are different, they have the same whole. So that's really important. So if you look at these number lines, they both start with 0. And they both end with 1, okay? They're each one whole. This is one whole, and this is one whole. Now, the first fraction I'm going to show you is 4/6, then I'm going to use this number line. 6 is my denominator, so I'm going to divide this number line into 6 equal spaces. Now I have to make sure I did it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I need to label the tick marks. For every tick mark, my denominator has to be a 6. So I'm going to say 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and then this one would be 6/6. For the second number line, I'm going to be using this fraction, so my denominator is a 3. So I need to divide this number line into 3 equal sections. I got to make sure I did it right. 1, 2, 3. Now remember, I have this as my denominator, so I need to have this as my denominator down here. The best way to show where these fractions fall on this number line is to do bullet points. So for this first one, it's 4/6. So I'm going to do a bullet point right here. And this one is 2/3, so I'm going to do a bullet point right here. What do you notice about those two bullet points? That's right. They're right on top of each other. They're both the same distance away from 0, which means that 4/6 is equivalent to 2/3, or equal to. That's only one strategy, so I should probably do another strategy to make sure that I'm correct. The next strategy I want to show you will be fraction bars. Sometimes people call them fraction strips, but it's the same thing. I'm just going to do a rectangle. I'm going to do another one down here. So for this first one, I'm going to show you 4/6. So again, I need to divide this into 6 equal spaces. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many spaces do you think I should shade in to show this fraction? That's right, I need to shade in 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This now shows 4/6. For my next fraction, I'm going to show 2/3, so I need to divide this space into 3 equal spaces. How many of these pieces do you think I should shade? That's right, I need to shade in 2 of them because it's 2/3. Do you notice anything about the way that I shaded these? You're right. I shaded in the same amount on this one and on this one. So once again, I see that 4/6 is equivalent or equal to 2/3. I think I can come up with another strategy, just to double check. Actually, just a triple check. This time I'm going to show circles. Remember, the holes are the same. So this circle and this circle are the same size. This circle, I'm going to divide into 6 equal parts. Oops, it's supposed to be exact. It's not perfect. I need to shade in 4 of them. So now this circle represents 4/6. This one, I need to show 2/3. I need to shade in 2 out of 3. And once again, you can see that the shading on this one matches the shading on this one. So that's my third strategy to show that these fractions are equivalent. I'm going to show you one more way, and this way is a little different. It's not really a picture. It's kind of a trick. This way is called cross multiplication. A lot of kids end up loving this way the most. So I need to think about which of these fractions is bigger. So I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to multiply 6 times 2, and that gives me a 12. And then I'm going to circle these ones, and I'm going to say 4 times 3, and that gives me a 12. So my products, when I cross multiplied, are 12 and 12. And once again, I see that these fractions are equivalent. So you just saw 4 different strategies, all to figure out how to compare these fractions. I hope you're doing well. We miss you at school. We miss being at school. Stay safe. Bye.